All right, what's up, everyone? This is Kirk here. Hey, at Option Alpha, thank you guys so much for popping in here live with me. Wanted to do something a little bit different. We're going to be doing these every Friday moving forward as we get closer to the launch, and that is we're going to be doing a little Feature Friday, little segment here. And today, what I want to go through is the the cloning feature that we have in the new auto trading platform, which when we demoed this last night to a couple hundred people, everyone went banana crazy on how cool it is, and it really is pretty awesome. So it just kind of shows you some of the flexibility that you have in not only creating templates for the bots that you're building and being able to reuse those templates, but also in the flexibility to share those bot templates with people that you are communicating with inside the platform. You can send private messages, group messages, or eventually just share them publicly if you want to share them publicly. Now, of course, all these bot templates that you're building have the ability to hide all of your private information. So it just shares the structure of the strategy and what you try to do with the strategy, what your filters and your decisions are that you're going through. So let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Can you guys hear me okay? Hello, hello, hello. In the chat, just let me know. So here's the deal. I want to go through one of these so you guys can see it and see how this kind of works here. So can you guys hear me okay? And then we'll get rocking. Yep, all good. Okay, good, cool. So here's how one of these works. So bot cloning and templates is one of the coolest features that we have. And the ability to not only take an existing bot that you have and create a template, but also to share that template with other people. So let's say that you have a bunch of bots running, and right now we've got some bots that are running, and you want to take this particular trend trading bot, which is just a very simple stock trading one, and you want to reuse this strategy, but you don't want to use it exactly the same way. Now you can go up here and you can just simply clone the bot itself, and that reuses the exact same strategy, all the same basically components, and then you can run that bot and run it with different features if you want to. So you can just one-click clone the entire thing and just start all over again with a new clone. Or what you can do is you can save it as a template. So now what you do when you save this as a template is now you create the structure of it that you can reuse over and over again without just going in and cloning the bot by itself. So it's just a different way of doing it. You can do it different ways, but in this case, you just save it and say, my new template that I have. So we'll say Kirk's template for this bot. You put in all your parameters in here, and then you just click save. And so now what that does is it throws a new template into your particular template library. And this template library, then you can come in here and you can see exactly what the bot automations are doing, what the decisions it's making, what monitor actions it's going through, so how it's managing the position before it closes it. So you have total visibility of this. And more importantly, you can go in here and you can add a bunch of notes. So help me remember why I cloned this bot, right? So if you want to add a bunch of strategy notes, some links, some images of why you're doing this or what the strategy is behind this, you can do that as well. So now this basically sits in your template library, and you can clone it from here, or you can change the settings of it if you want to, and you can just reuse it over and over again. That is all pretty cool stuff in and of itself, right? The ability to go ahead and do this over and over and over again, and you can create as many clones and templates as you want. Now, what's really cool about this is not necessarily that you can do this, although that's amazing, is the ability to share it in the community. So if you're in the community and you go into private messaging, you can actually start a discussion with other people and attach this entire bot template to that discussion. So in here, I just added a little discussion with a couple guys on the team. And of course, this is all just stuff I just built out for this. But I said, hey, this is a pretty sweet little Iron Condor bot. Wanted to get your feedback on it. How do you manage your Iron Condors? So they can come in here and they can click and see my bot template, and they can come over and see, oh, Kirk does this, and he makes this decision on his, and he goes through this sequence of decisions before he closes his position. So now what they can do is they can come in and in one click clone this entire strategy. Again, none of your private information is transferred over, not your trades, your account size, your balance, right? Just the structure of the strategy. And that person still has to go in and start the bot on their, on their own account, but they can come in here and just clone it in one click right here. And you can even just attach bots right here in threaded comments. So I can say, oh, I almost forgot I have this other flash crash hedge bot. And then Rocco comes in and he says, dude, this is crazy. We can share entire trading strategies easy back and forth. So notice I don't have this template in my account right now. So if I go over to my bots and I go to my templates, I only have 3 templates that are sitting in my account right now. These are the only ones that I've created so far. So what I want to do instead is I want to go over to the discussion that we had with Rocco, and he shared his bot, which is called El Savage. So I can click on it and I can view the bot before I clone it. And this is what's really cool about it is I don't have to clone it to see what's inside. I can click on it. I know who made it. I know how many clones have been created out of it, what version it is. So how many times it was, gone through an iteration of changes and when it was last updated. And then I can actually physically click in and see exactly what it's doing at every stage. So, it's doing this, it's entering this number of contracts, it's entering this delta or this spread. Whatever the case is, I can physically see exactly what the bot is doing at every stage before I decide I want to use it or not. Does that make sense? Pretty cool, right? So let me show you how you can keep going with this even further. So now I can choose to just clone this one bot just one time, or if I want to, I can save this as a template that I want to reuse in my own template library. So now if I go over to my templates, now I have El Savage as a template, and I can use this to then clone Kirkspot. And I can set up the positions and allocations exactly how I want it and clone that bot template for my positions. And then I just refresh, I go over to my bots, and I have Kirkspot right here. Does that make sense? Can you guys see that? Pretty cool. So I've taken an entire trading strategy that someone else created. The framework, the structure, the research that they did, however their indicators and everything work, and I can use that as an existing template that I now have access to, and I can tweak it. So what's really cool is I can say, you know what? He did his trading strategy when the ticker's IV rank was above 20. I want to do it when the IV rank is above 50. So instead of having to go through and remember every little thing that everybody does on all their different trading strategies, why not just use templates as a great way to start the process and then tweak as many times as you want? If somebody else does their strategy one way, you come in and you do a little tweak to do yours a little bit different. Does that make sense? So that's basically how bot templates and cloning work. And again, what you can do right inside the community is anytime you want to start a discussion with someone and you want to add some commentary, you just go down here and you say, here's another one. And then right at the bottom, you click here, you attach your new template that you made. In this case, we made this new one, and then you post. And then right away, you have a brand new template that you've just shared with your friends, people in the community, and you go back and forth with each other and help each other out. And that is the power of the new platform that we're building here, is this ability to do crowdsourced intelligence and the sharing of ideas back and forth. Does that help out? So that's basically it. That's how templating and cloning works. Hopefully you guys really, really love this. If you do, let us know in the comments. If you have any questions at all, let us know. Head on over to beta.optionalpha to learn more. As always, that's the most important place you can go to get all the updated information, all of the FAQs, what brokers we integrate with, how it works, what you get access to, what the bots can do, some demos, examples. Sign up for a demo at optionalpha.com/demo if you're interested in jumping on with me. Last night we did a bunch of demos. One almost took 2 hours of just just Q&A after Q&A after Q&A. It was a lot of fun. So really hope you guys are excited about this. If you have any questions at all, let us know. And until next time, happy trading.